Ahí bugó. Desde Papa Machete que ganas todas las patalas, also known as Kevin. Oh, when you guys meet me, just call me Kevin. Unless we're in ceremony, then just call me Papa Machete. Okay, so I had to do some quick stuff with Papa Legba. For those of you who are finishing up the Papa Legba working, today or tomorrow is the day to clean everything off his Veve. Clean the Veve itself. Or make a new Veve, however you did it. Take everything you had, all the unburned candles, all the unfinished candles, all the offerings, the candies, whatever you have sitting on the Veve today or tomorrow. Take it everything off and put it in a brown paper bag. Okay? Then, today or tomorrow, take the brown paper bag, roll it up, and go to a crossroads. Any crossroads. Just as long as there's a road, two roads intersect, right in the middle. Private one, better. I've done it. No one pays attention, really, honestly. And with your foot 3 times on the ground, and say Papa Legba, and introduce yourself. He knows who you are now. Take the paper bag and bring it from behind the back of your head over the front of your body all the way down to the ground, and then just leave it there. Turn around, leave it. So that is collecting all the bad stuff that's on your body and leaving him the offerings. And at his place of inverse, at his crossroads, turn around and walk away. That's all you got to do, and you're done. That's it. Perfect. Now, with your cane, don't get the multicolors yet. There's something very particular about that. But get a white ribbon and tie your keys around your cane. Okay? Don't do the multicolored ones yet. Not yet. You will. Okay? But not yet. Get white. Papa Legba's color is white. Use it. There will come a time when you do the other, I promise you. There will come a time when all of you will use all the multicolors, and I will pass on everything. But right now, we just start slow. So right now, just use white to tie your key to the cane. And every year, you'll tie another key to the to your cane. All right. Okay, in getting ready for Ogun Fegai, for St. George, this is his Veve. Now I'm going to do some stuff to it. I'm going to explain to you what it is, kind of like I did with the Papa Legba Veve. I'm not going to open it up until Tuesday because there are some things that you will do and then some things that I will do that are different. But I will show you what to do today or tomorrow so you know what to do on Tuesday. And Tuesday is just Tuesday. After that, because it is a feast day, the next day, you clean everything off. Okay? You don't have to keep it for 21 days like we did for Papa Legba. This is the patron Loa of this temple is Ogun Fegai. He comes from, of course, the Ogun division, but this is not necessarily working with the Ogun division per se. It's not like we are opening up to Ogun Balenyo. That's different. This is a particular Veve for a particular Ogun. And the most powerful of the Loa have their own Veves. They come down to other houses, they take possession, they answer people's petitions and do consults. So Ogun Fegai, who's known as Ogun Fire, that's what it means, is an extremely powerful, very aggressive Ogun spirit. If he was any hotter, he would have been a Petro, and you could not get crowned him. But he is the hottest of the Oguns, that one can be crowned. He's still Rada. He's really close to Petro, but he's still Rada. He is my crowning Ogun. All Loa are great. Well, I should say he's my crowning Loa. All Loa are great. You want any Loa that you are under, you want to serve that Loa. It doesn't matter who it is. So you will find, though, that the Loa tend to fit the personality whom they crown. That just kind of is, not always, but that's kind of a thing. I, in my personal life, am, if I was a little bit more aggressive, if I was a little hotter, if I was a little bit more explosive, I probably couldn't be considered a good guy. But I maintain it. I use it. For those of you who've known me 10-ish years ago, when this voice graced YouTube, you will, and I talked about St. George and Good George. It is no coincidence that my Loa, my Met Tet, is who he is, as Ogun Fegai. In Haiti, Ogun Fegai is Ogun Fegai, and is sometimes also called Ogun Fegelo. They're the same entity. Ogun Fegai comes through a Haitian current and is slightly different. Ogun Fegai comes through the Dominican and is slightly different in vibration, but essentially they are the same. They are aggressive cavaliers, they are soldiers, and they are warriors to a T. And when he comes down in possession and when you feel his energy, you will note that. Looking at his Veve, this is how we draw his Veve. Start at the top and make your line all the way to the bottom. Clear path. Okay? We start with the star of Papa Bon Dios. His light coming down to earth. Okay? I cannot reveal what these things are right here yet. They look kind of like an S. One day I'll tell you what those are. I can't tell you what those are right now. That's secret. Okay? Also something I can't really denote yet. I'll tell you one day. Now these I can tell you. So, those are bullhorns. In the three emanations that humans can understand of Papa Bon Dios, you have Simbi Rey del Agua. Sorry, I had a bird flying here. Who's also known as King Molyneux. And he represents the vibration that is most like the Indios. Then you have Grand Solier, who represents the vibration that is most like the Europeans. Then you have Gran Toro Santana, who represents that which is most like the Africans, Negro John. This is an homage to the bullhorns of Gran Toro Santana. We have a couple of them coming up. Okay, it's a triangle. Now, come back to the bottom. Okay? We have another star down at the bottom here. Another set of bullhorns. Okay. And then a curious sometimes seen as denoting a different orientation on the earth. The four corners in a separate way. And that is the Veve for Ogun Fegai. This might be a better look at it. Notice it is highly phallic. Obviously, a big giant cock. I mean, if you got it, you got it. And all sons of Ogun Fegai do. Obviously, testicles, right? Highly phallic in nature. Okay? The four corners of the world, the above, the below, the below, and then the two worlds also. North, south, east, west, all of them present. When I light this off, and I mean that literally, I will start here and it will explode out. This is also the path of Ogun Fegai, the directness, the explosive linear force that nothing survives if he so chooses. There are connotations to spears, St. George's lance, a charging bull, arrows, rockets, missiles, bullets, opposite polarities, rotational, counter-rotational. There's a lot of things here, a lot of mysteries. At one point I can tell you what they all mean. I can tell you what some of them mean. But draw that. Okay? For reference, I'll take a picture of that and I'll put it on there. Sometimes the Veves come out exactly, sometimes they don't. I'm a little stretched for space, but it's there. I promise you, it's there. So, what am I going to put on this? I'm going to put on his machete. Okay? If you look at that, that is the middle pillar line. You can do that if you want to. Okay? Represents the force, the cock, the phallus. You get the point, right? That is the point. So, that will become his machete. For me personally, because he is my crowning Lola. My head pot goes on there. Okay? That is my crowning head pot, and we'll get more and more what that means. Also, I will be doing a very special thing for him. I will be making a particular thing, setting a light, and we make a lot of lamps in voodoo, and this will be part of the Ogun lamp. I will give you some of the ingredients. Be very careful with these things. They are known for being, be very careful. Especially with what goes into the Ogun. It is explosive. Now, no water goes on here. None. No water. Alcohol, flammable liquids, yes, but no alcohol, but no water. Okay? He is Ogun Fegai. Ogun, I am fire. Water dampens his energy. However, other liquids, high proof alcohol, rubbing alcohol, even, highly flammable, that he accepts and strengthens and bolsters him. Use your cane. Put your cane behind the Veve or on the Veve. Papa Legba opens all the gates, opens all the Veves. He is a part of every single voodoo working, voodoo ceremony, voodoo whatever that you will do. Papa Legba, his cane must be there. All and so too eventually will Ogun's machete, no matter who you are crowned. I'm also placing my rattle, my asan onto it too. That is made specifically from the Ogun division as well as for Ogun Fegai. Now my cup will not go on the Veve. That will stay off to the side. When you light that candle, you light for all the dead, but you don't have one yet, so don't make one. Okay? But keep your cup of water to the side. You still want water for the spirits to transfer, okay? Because he, being part of the Ogun nation, still does carry certain spirits. Saints, okay, come through in particular. Aggressive Orientals come through, all right, the ones that worked on the railroad, etc., etc. The commissions of the Ogun nation can still come through with Ogun Fegai. Typically, they'll come through over the Ogun nation or the Veve for Ogun Balanyo, but any Ogun can bring them with him. All right? So, that's what it's going to look like. When I get ready, of course, there'll be a candle set on top of all the stars. But on Tuesday, I'll do some pretty cool stuff for you too, just so you can see it. Either later tonight or tomorrow, I will show you. I mean, that's essentially it for how the setup of the Veve is. But tonight or tomorrow, I will show you how to greet him, what that looks like. Probably tomorrow, I'll show you how to greet him. So you can greet Ogun Fegai on Tuesday, things to ask for, that kind of stuff. But I just wanted you to get a look at it, kind of get a little bit introduced if you want to. Here's something you can do. He loves whiskey. He loves rum. If you set up early, you kind of just want to prep and prime, take a swig, and spray it with your mouth. All over the Veve, all over the machete, all over whatever. Okay, now, don't do this necessarily for other Loa. It's kind of considered something a little bit more on the Congo side, something a little bit more aggressive, but he is an aggressive Loa, so you can spray with your mouth. The saliva is a blood product. It mixes with the alcohol. He is drawn to both blood and alcohol. So this already has a nice cleansing feel. It's a fire water, so it cleans and burns. But it's also mixed with your saliva, so it attracts him. Because he is still under Gran Toro Sentado, the African spirits still take blood. Now, this is a bloodless tradition, but in my case, because I am a Polero, because I am other things, and I am strong with the Congo current, I could still offer him animal sacrifice. He hasn't asked for it, doesn't necessarily require it, but things like blood products, like saliva, are stuff that still very much Sweat and saliva and semen carry strong connotations for the Ogun nation. I don't be like the stupid fucking Redditors and whatnot and jack off onto fucking sickles, and certainly don't spank it onto Ogun Fegai. God damn it. There's some fucking idiots who would do that. But those are blood products and carry a lot of oomph and vibration for Ogun. I can't even believe I need to say that, but holy fuck, I've read some stuff that's scary. So there it is. That's what you can do. You can blow tobacco smoke all over it, give them a cleansing, hang out for a couple days. You don't have to, necessarily just draw the Veve on Tuesday. You can draw it today if you want. And, if you have a machete, that gets his attention. I mean, that, and I have the Veve drawn on it, so, metal also, Ogun, so when I go like this, that sends the vibration throughout the universe. I could already feel him be like, hey, yes. So, he is a powerful, powerful Ogun. Powerful Loa. Walks hand in hand, does the same work as St. George. And we all know the work of St. George. So, get to know him, introduce yourself, and just sit with him for a little bit and see how it feels. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Ayababo.